Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where this time we're going to be doing a character review and discussion of Grand Master Yoda. Yoda was the Grand Master of the Jedi Order during the time of the prequels, after the events of Order 66, later relegated into going into hiding on Dagobah. And Yoda is one of the most beloved legacy characters of Star Wars. I think his first appearance in The Empire Strikes Back, he comes across to Luke as being kind of this goofy, crazy old hermit that talks about knowing about the Force, and Luke doesn't really take him seriously until he can really see the power that Yoda holds. I think Yoda uses these metaphors and these wise expressions and sayings to try to communicate to, not just Luke, but to anyone he comes across, to communicate the pure essence and the power of the Force. Yoda has a very deep understanding. At 900 years old, he has seen so many generations of Jedi and galactic governments come and go. And, Yoda uses that knowledge to kind of form a philosophy and continue to grow and continue to learn. I think the fallings of the Jedi during the prequel are a lot of because Yoda kind of stagnated with his learning. You know, Yoda kind of kept the order at a way it had been for a long time instead of changing things and evolving it forward. And that's something he learned after his fight with Darth Sidious. And the destruction of the Jedi. He realized that it was time for the Order to change. And he would try to pass that knowledge on to the next generation. So that the when the Jedi were restored, they would not make those same mistakes. Um, what we know about Yoda is a very capable, warrior. During the Clone Wars, he was fighting. He was skilled with a lightsaber. He could hold his own in lightsaber duels. Um, so, paired with his vast knowledge and understanding of the living force, that's why Yoda was the Grand Master of the Order that he was. He definitely earned his title. Um, like I said, I think the characterization of Yoda is important because he really added to that mysticism behind the Force. And then we get further development from him in the prequels where we kind of see some of the mistakes that Yoda made in the dogmatic ways of the Jedi. In the Clone Wars, we get to see him experience, have run-ins with the dark side and kind of come to understand that there may be something coming. The Jedi at the time could sense the darkness and could sense the turmoil that the Republic was in, but they couldn't understand it. And then Yoda does ultimately appear to Luke in the Last Jedi, in the sequels. And is kind of that final push to get Luke to come back to the fight. So I think Yoda's presence as being a master, as being a teacher, as being this guiding force is kind of a representation of the force itself. And I think having that strong presence in Star Wars throughout all the movies has led to his character being very significant. And I think we all love just the quirkiness, the humor, the design of Yoda. His species is not known in canon. I think that adds to the mystery. I think George Lucas intended for Yoda to always be a more mysterious being. You want to question: is he really a part of the universe, or is he something bigger? But all in all, Yoda's actions throughout the dark times and the times of the High Republic, and different factions of the Jedi that he helped lead into greatness. Um, the Star Wars universe would not be where it is without Yoda. So I think that's all I got to say. Really, I mean, like I said, Yoda is a great character. One of the favorites of Star Wars for sure. I think The Empire Strikes Back is probably where he shines the most, but we're going to give Yoda a 9.3 out of 10. I do feel like he deserves a high ranking. Like I said, he's one of the legacy characters. He's a character that has been prominent in all of the trilogies, and in the expanded material as well. So yeah, Yoda 9.3 out of 10. This is our 50th video in the character review series. Let me know what character you want to see next. Really enjoy doing these, and as always, thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button, it's greatly appreciated. May the force be with you. Now let's blow up that like button and go home.